It's week.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up. And we are underway now from Santa Clara. Phillies offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Niners, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, but definitely in top form. And finished a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week? Nah.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4. The Eagles send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40.
Purdy now to throw. Complete to Stewart, right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the
throwing here, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
49ers field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. Third and long.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Max Crosby, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And they will take over first and 10. Now Purdy.
And he's got this one complete to Stewart. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Purdy looking to throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
The Niners hit 9-4 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Here's third and 10. Here's Purdy.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
So a couple of field goals now. 6-0 our score as the kick's away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up first and 10. They'll run it here with Smith. Good move at the 30. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Nothing our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. Here now 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Hurts.
He finds his man, complete. It's Curry.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Up the middle they go. It's done, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Delayed give, they're out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. Back to throw, Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
No whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught.
Hurts fumbles it.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jordan Davis gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
At the 40-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That is certainly one. Quarterback, run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now Brown, powerful running. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Here's Hurts to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes. Tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Purdy. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. There he goes, left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Brock Wright, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd down, Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
The Eagles send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Taking it about the 36. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Purdy now to throw.
Complete to Stewart, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Great effort there. 36 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So this, Charles, here, a tight game through the first 2 quarters, but they come out in the second half and really took the fight to them.
And you and I both know that in the locker room at halftime, both sides' head coaches emphasize the first 5 minutes of the second half, getting out and establishing yourselves. One team has definitely done that.
Extra point try now for Moody.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Michael Davis. And the 49ers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
That one 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Curry. A big play there for Philly. 54 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Oh, that is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. Oh, nice move. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 123 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, Dillon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run again with Dillon. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Dillon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller, 28 yards. And the Niners are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Hurts.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
We're just shy of midfield. Here's second down at 7.
At their 49-yard line.
Now Dillon on the inside give. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
36-yard line.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
11 more on that one and another first down.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They run once more with Dillon.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Stewart. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
They'll run for it with Dillon.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
2nd and 10.
It's second down.
Hurts. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Well, one team clearly was in control for the start of this one.